This time we are going to march on to the third degree cubic equations. So what if I multiply this? What do I get? Let's expand it to see what happens. We get this mess here, but you can actually get some pattern out of this. I could group this and factor. I should not have done that. Let's do it again. So here we go. I got this, and then I'm going to factor these. That was right. Well, what's wrong with this? Here we go. I got that. And then I'm going to factor all these things that have x in it. There we go. So let's see the pattern here. It is in a reverse order, so it's somewhat confusing, but you can still see it. So the coefficient of x cubed is 1. Duh, this is x, so gotta be x cubed, yes. But what about x squared? Again, it's the negative sum of the roots. You know those roots are a, b, and c. And if you add them and change the sign of it, you got the sum of the roots by looking at this. So let's go back to the problem here. So if I gave you a cubic equation problem, say told you r sub 1, r sub 2, r sub 3 are solutions to this equation here. Okay? Okay, it's not easy to have a closed form solution to a cubic equation, so you don't even think about solving this. So you don't know what what the roots are, and yet they're asking you to add them up. You may say, I don't know what they are, and how can I add them? Well, you know, sometimes adding is easier than knowing what each one is. So this one, all you got to read the coefficient. So negative a would be the answer. Okay, going back. What about the term for x? Oh, that's the strange combination of a and b. This would be 3, choose 2, right? You got a, b, and c, and you're picking 2 of them. How many ways can you do it? How many ways can you pick 2? So there are 3 ways, and there they are. But do you know what you would get when you do this computation? Yeah, that's the coefficient of x. So in here, if they ask you to do this strange computation of multiplying and add, you know the answer is going to be b. Then, lastly, the constant term that doesn't have any x in it, that is the negative product of 3 roots. So in this case here, so what is c here, the constant term? You say, oh, all you got to do is multiply these 3 roots, r1, r2, r3, but has to be negative of it. Why? You saw it. It was negative. Okay, so there we go. And so on. You can expand this further and further, but the pattern emerges the same way. I will show you on the next module. But first, let's appreciate this cubic Vietas formula first.